Hi guys! Ngayong July 12, 2020 ay magkakaroon tayo ng stock market wrap bago mag-open yung market bukas. So, ang PSEi ay nag-close 6,197.38. It's actually flat lang siya with value turnover around 5.17 billion pesos. Net foreign selling na 1.41 billion pesos. So actually ang dami pala or ang laki pala ng net foreign selling nung Friday. So wait, let's check this weekly summary. Kung makita nyo, average daily value traded is around 6.6 billion pesos. And yeah, gusto kong makita nyo to. Last week is actually net foreign buying. And then, I mean last week. Last week, it's actually net foreign buying. Pero last week, nakita nyo, it's net foreign selling. So, what are the possible factors but net foreign selling? So, ang nakikita ko is, yun, malapit na yung Q2 reports. So, alam naman natin, syempre, since mas mahaba ang lockdown is, of course, mas posibleng mas maliit yung, of course, mas maliit yung kita and or mas malaki yung lugi. Yun yung possible outcome ngayong Q2. And next is Ghost Month. Malapit na rin. And US presidential election around November 3. So, yun yung nakikita kong negative sentiment sa market. On a positive note naman is of course, the global central banks and regulators are actually or are continuous monetary and fiscal stimulus. So, yun yung nagpapaakyat sa market. So, yun lang ang masasabi ko for the PSEi. Now, let's check on the charts. So, ang gagamitin natin ngayon is actually the exponential moving average. So, ang gagamitin natin, it's 50, 100, at saka 200. So, paano ba ito gamitin muna? So, actually, yung EMAs na to, it can possibly serve as support, katulad dito, or resistance. So, aside from doon is, of course, kapag nag-cross siya. Kapag nag-cross siya pataas, it's actually, ang tawag doon is golden cross. So, syempre, ang next doon is kapag nag-cross pataas is, of course, tuloy-tuloy siya na aakyat. Oh, sorry. Tuloy-tuloy siya na aakyat. So, pag nag-cross siya sa taas, aakyat siya. Pero kapag nag-cross naman siya pababa, katulad dito, of course, downtrend naman siya. So, which is, ganun yung nangyari. So, ganun, gamitin itong exponential moving average. And the difference nito sa simple moving average, yung most recent data, mas malaki yung weight. So, yun lang. Kasi sa simple moving average, yung data or yung weight ng mga data is same lang siya. So, now let's check on this PSEi. So, makikita nyo, eto, it's actually nag-serve siya dito na support. This is the 50 moving average. And, nakita nyo, eto, so, yun. That's also a possible support. So, yeah, tingnan nyo dito is nag-move up siya or umakyat siya. Dito naman is possibly umakyat din siya. So what are actually maganda pala yung US markets last Friday. Of course, favorite kong si Nasdaq all-time high ulit, and the rest, the Dow Jones and S&P 500 is also up. So tingnan lang natin siya. So just loading. So yun. So, sa mga US indices, mostly ang tinitrade ko talaga si Nasdaq. So, yun. Kung makikita nyo, tatlo silang up. Si Dow Jones up by around or more than 300s, S&P up by around 37, at saka si Nasdaq all-time high ulit. So, kita nyo naman. So, that's also a possible catalyst for the PSEi to move higher. So, check natin yung possible resistance, of course, dito around the 6387 area. Yung previous, kasi dyan nag-correct siya or nag-pullback siya. And of course, support na tinitingnan natin, this EMA, 50 moving average, 50 exponential moving average. So, yan yung possible support and resistance ni PSEi with the bias of possible up kasi nga gamit natin is the moving average. So, I think this will serve as support and syempre based din sa kanyang previous na nangyari. So, let's see if that holds next, mamaya actually, or bukas. So, now let's move on the, most actively traded stocks. Yung up muna, si SM Prime. SMPH. So, SMPH, so makikita nyo naman at siya, nasa 50 moving average, ha? Or actually, lumagpas na din siya. So, nag-breakout na din siya sa 50 moving average. So, might possibly retest around this area. Around the 33 or close to 34 area. And of course, the support I'm looking at is actually this area, around the 31 area. So, risk reward, check natin. Immediate lang Kung napansin nyo, pinalitan ko siya ng white para hindi na tayo nagpapalit ng color. So, pacheck na lang ako. So, ang TP area natin around 34 and cut loss area natin around 31. So, that's actually a possible risk-reward ratio of 2.14. Posible kang kumita ng 5.78% kapag na-hit yung TP area at posible ka namang malugi ng 2.70% kapag na-stop out around 31. So, yun lang masasabi ko kay SM Prime. So, yeah, kasi pag nag-breakout siya dyan, for me, itong mga to, tig-isang mga candles, madali lang siyang i-break. So, kapag nag-breakout siya dyan, possibly tuloy-tuloy na siya dyan. Anyways, let's move on to the next stock. Meralco. Meralco. So, actually, same din siya. Nag-breakout siya sa 50 at saka 100 moving average. Exponential moving average. So, immediate support ko is actually this area. Resistance pala. So, around the 282 area. And of course, the next resistance, the 293 or close to the exponential moving average 200 natin. So, yeah, parang risk reward. Check natin. Kasi kung ang TP area mo lang is the 282, I don't think it's that rewarding. Kita mo na, tingnan natin. Siyempre, maliit lang to. So, yeah, pag nag-trade ka, always check the risk reward. Yeah, para sa akin 0.57 lang siya. So, posible kang kumita, 1.84% lang siya. Posible kang malugi ng 3.25%. So, kung yan lang yung target mo, might not trade this. No trade zone ako pag ganyan. Or actually, pwede kang pumasok at breakout. So, check natin kapag pumasok tayo at breakout. So, but pag pumasok tayo sa breakout, of course, ang gagamitin ko na is the EMAs. So, aakyat ko siya dito. Yung cut loss area ko around the 275 area. So, yeah, risk-reward ratio 1.6. Posible kang kumita ng 3.80% at kapag na-hit yung TP area natin at 293 at posible kang malugi ng 2.38% kapag na-stop out around 275. So, yun lang yung chimeral ko. So, next, JGS. So, JGS. Wow. It's actually a breakout and nag-kiss na yung 50 at saka 100 moving average, exponential moving average. So, on that note, syempre, I'm more on an upside. So, ang resistance area ko, this area, around the 75 area, and of course, ang stop loss ko around this 67 area kung sakali mang i-trade ko tong si JGS. So, watch out for this. Kasi posible yang, of course, since nag-kiss na siya, is of course, golden cross. So, pag nag-cross siya is of course more on upside. So, check natin yung possible risk reward nito. So, check natin. So, ang TP area natin around 76 at ang cut loss na area natin around 67. So, actually, that's a risk-reward ratio of 2.17. Posible kang kumita ng 8.67% kapag na-hit yung TP area at posible ka namang malugi ng 4.03% kapag na-stop out around 67 pesos. So, yeah, medyo okay naman yung risk-reward nitong si JGS. So, next is Pure Gold. Oh, Pure Gold. Yeah, actually, meron ako nito I think a few weeks na kasi medyo matagal ko na siyang nabenta eh. I think nabenta ko siya around this area. Nabili ko siya March 5. So, yun. Isa to sa mga unang binili kong stocks. So, ang kita ko maybe, I think around, yeah, close to 50%. Yung realize ko na nakita. Anyway, since, ito muna. So, makikita nyo is actually nag-cross na siya. Nag-cross yung tatlo. So, syempre, on that note is, of course, ang bias natin is upside. So, ito yung possible next or resistance area natin around 50 pesos. And of course, kapag nag-breakout siya dyan, welcome back to actually the all-time high. All-time high niya na dyan eh. Ito actually yung pinalit ko kay Mary Mart. I mean, nung nabenta ko siya, yun. Yung pinagbentahan is partly binili ko ng Mary Mart IPO at saka yeah, may binili pa ako eh na isang stock. Yeah, I just forgot. Anyway, yun. And support na nakikita ko is okay, check palikahan natin, hindi ko makita yung mga candles around this area, around the doji area. Doji. So, yeah, sabi ko nga is when it comes to candlestick reading, ang isa sa mga tinitingnan ko is of course doji. Favorite ko ang tignan yan, doji, and yung mga wick. Katulad nito. Kasi sa wick mo makikita yung buying or selling pressure. So, yun. Yan yung mga favorite kong tinitignan. Because mostly, sabi ko nga, I'm just using the candles. So, yun. Anyways, for sa stock market kasi, wala eh. Parang, medyo long term ako dito. I mean, position, wait. Kasi pag sa futures, in an hours or in minutes, pwede ko siyang i-close eh. Pero pag sa stock market, I think, ang pinakamababa, I think it takes a lot of days for me to close a certain stock, a local stock. I mean, sa PSE. Wala, hindi ko kasi masyado ding Wala lang. Yeah, pumasok kasi ako for long term talaga. Kasi nga, bumagsak yung stock market. Pag may opportunity to sell, is of course, I will sell. Anyways, yun, sabi ko nga kanina, medyo nagre-risk off ako sa um, PSE. Kasi nga, malapit na yung earnings. At saka, yun, medyo, yun, na-mention ko na kanina, Q2 earnings, and then, ghost month, and then, yeah, presidential election. So, kaya nakita nyo, nag-post ako kanina about sa cryptocurrencies, coins, and tokens year-to-date returns. Kasi nagtitingin ako doon eh. So, anyways, back to pure gold. So, kung ang target mo around the 50 pesos area, check natin, 1.99. So, si pure gold naman is, the industry itself, I like it. So, yeah, in a pandemic or crisis, yun, resilient stock to. So, that's actually, yeah, sabi ko nga risk reward ratio 1.99. Posible kang kumita ng 5.27% kapag na-hit yung TP area around 50 at posible kang malugi ng 2.67% kapag na-hit yung stop out level natin around 46 area. So anyways, but of course, if you plan to hold it until the 55 area, that's actually, of course, an attractive risk reward. But anyways, syempre, depende na sa'yo yun on how you plan to hold it or trade it. So, sa ngayon is, yun lang tayo, dun lang tayo sa immediate support and resistance. It's for you na lang to use this risk reward ratio. Next, after ng pure gold is, tiga-apat lang tayo, APVI. Tama na yun? So, next, APVI. Oh, pangit ng candles, so. Tuloy-tuloy na ano. It's fake. Ito. Bull trap. Ang kulit lang eh. Anyways. Ay. So, pag sa market kasi, syempre, always, dapat as a trader, kaya dapat flexible ka. So, nakita ko, immediate lang to ha. Nakita kong support is of course this area around the 19 area, and of course the resistance around the 28 area. So, check na natin yung lower time frame. Ginagamit ko is of course, usually ang time frame na ginagamit ko 1 month, 1 week, 1 day, 6 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, and 30 minutes. So, dito tayo. So, yeah, I think that's it. Ganun lang siya. So, i-adjust lang natin siya dito ng konti. So, around 1850. So, that's actually a possible, yeah, for me, personally, I will not trade APVI. Yeah, property itself, the property industry, in my personal opinion, property industry is actually isa sa mga industry na tinitingnan ko. But APVI is at this level, sabi ko nga is medyo mahal siya. And yeah, I might just look on other property stocks. Tsaka nakita nyo to, it's actually a gravestone doji. Tapos, nagkaroon siya ng bearish na candle. But anyway, let's see kung how it goes by bukas. Anyway, check na, wala na pala akong check kasi yan na pala yung 30 minutes. So, yeah, I think that's just what I can share. Support around 1850 and resistance at 28. I'll not choose the risk reward kasi hindi ko naman siya trade in the first place. But if you want to trade it, yeah, just use this risk reward or long position para ma-check nyo yung possible risk reward ng stock na to. Anyways, let's move on sa Ali. down pa lang Ali. Ali. Let's use the 1 day. Okay, nangyari. It's actually syempre a doji. Down, 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 and then a doji. So for me, it's actually, might probably serve as a possible reversal of the trend. In my opinion, Okay, check nga natin yung Nag-close siya at 32. Medyo may volume pa sa selling. Support na tinitignan ko at this area. Na ano ba niya? May gap pala siya. Wait lang. Check natin kung na-fill niya tong gap na to. Ay, sorry. Mukhang hindi pa naman niya na-fill. May gap pala siya dito. Nakita niyo dito. Dito. May hindi pa siya na-fill dito around this area. So, yeah, watch out na lang for Ali. But for me, I think it might possibly be a reversal. Wait, check natin yung 30 minutes. Sa 30 minutes, nag-ano na din siya eh. Kaso, this doji nga siya, di ba? Tapos doji, tapos doji ulit. May bullish, tapos doji ulit. Tapos, ito is actually a bearish engulfing. So, on that note, yeah, check na lang muna tayo kay Ali. So, yeah, depende kasi kung how you plan to, kung nakakapagbantay kayo. But sabi ko nga kanina is, yun, medyo sa 30 minutes yeah, I'm just using I'm just reading the candles. Ang kulit ko lang, yeah. Yeah, kasi to bearish engulfing, so might possibly, yun, baka tuloy-tuloy pa siya. Ulit. But on a daily chart, na kasi siya naman, 50-50 naman siya. But normally kapag kapag nakakita ko ng doji, pababa, tapos doji, bibili na ako. Yung normal position ka, for example, 100, pwede akong bumili ng 25% or 50%. And then, check ko kung, syempre kapag tumuloy-tuloy na siya, hayaan ko na lang yung 25% ng normal position ko na, syempre, antay ko na lang yung TP area ko. Pero pag bumaba pa siya at this area, syempre, bibili ulit ako. So, depende on how you plan to, depende pala sa strategy mo. So, for me, yeah, on the 30 minutes kasi, medyo, pa siya. So, check ko muna siya. Kung kamusta yung first 30 minutes niya after nung bearish engulfing. Pero kung sa daily ko siya titignan, of course, antayin ko na lang siya. Medyo may kasi dito eh. May gap. So, ito yung possible entry point ko kung sakali mang i-trade ko to. So, pwede ako actually bumili dyan and then another here. So, parang yung entry point ko is around this area pa din. Or, yeah. Or pwedeng 50%, pwedeng 25% dito and of course, 50% around this area. So, but mostly, ito yung magiging trades ko. If ever napasukin ko tong si Ayala Land. Of course, papasok ako around 31. And cut loss area ko around 29. And TP area ko around 35. So, that's actually a possible risk-reward ratio of 2.91. So, for me, sabi ko nga, if risk-reward ratio is more than 2, yun, pinapasok ko siya. So, that's actually a possible target of 15.54% sa TP area natin, around 35. And of course, posible malugi ng 5.34% kapag na-stop out around 29. So, entry level natin around 31 kung babalik pa siya ng 31 area. So, that's it for Ayala Land. Next is dito. Uy, bumaba pala si dito. Meron ako nito eh. Nabenta ko na siya and then bumalik ulit ako. So, anyways, for dito, nakita nyo to sa area na to. It's actually, and ito rin actually, kung gagamitin mo yung trend line, that's also actually the support area. May nagtanong kasi, naalala ko to eh. Naalala ko kasi may nagtanong nung nakaraan. Oh, wait. Dinidelete ko tong ano eh. Wait lang. Kasi kung gagamitan mo ng trend line, that's actually the support area. Diba? Tapos, dyan din yung, tanggalin natin. Dyan din actually yung ano, the kulay blue, which is the 50 moving average. So, since 50 and 100 nag-cross, so of course, on that note, it's a golden cross, so more on possible upside. So, TP area ko, grabe naman. So, actually, meron ako nito is, of course, sa ngayon, I'm sa stock market pala, I'm not, wala, since traditional siya, hindi ako nagpo-post ng cut loss area. So, mostly is, kasi syempre, kapag, depende sa platform, but since kung online kayo, of course, as much as possible, set a TP and of course, cut loss area. Ako kasi tinatawag ko, so yeah, of course, is, yun, tinatawag ko talaga. Tinatawag ko lang kapag hindi ako busy sa pagtitrade ng mga futures. Tapos natignan ko yung stock market. Kasi sabi ko nga, it's mas focus ako sa sa global stock market, which is actually the bulk of pagdating sa income, it's actually pinakamalaki when sa mga sources of income ko. So, sabi ko nga, I think na-mention ko sa isang video na as much as possible, create more revenue streams. Parang company din yan. The more revenue, syempre, the more income that you will get. At saka tipid-tipid lang din, simpleng lifestyle, and ano pa ba? And of course, always stay healthy. Para at least ma-enjoy mo naman yung pinaghihirapan mo, or, di ba? So, ito yung possible kung ano kayo dito. I mean, TP at saka stop loss area, kahit wala akong stop loss, But of course, as much as possible, I encourage you to make stop loss, of course. So, hindi naman pwedeng hindi ako mag-stop loss dito. I mean, kapag nag-analyze kasi ako, always merong TP at saka stop loss area sa futures. Sa stock market lang kasi na iba. But, of course, syempre, dun tayo sa kumikita tayo. Kumikita tayo. Yung strategy natin kapag kumikita tayo. I mean, actually, sa stock market, kumikita naman ako. Di lang ako masyadong ganun. I mean, tutok na tutok ko. Anyways, so for dito, 2.82 yung support area natin, and yung TP natin around 2.85. Basta dito sa area na to. So, that's actually a possible risk reward na 3.82. Posible kang kumita ng 27.91%. At posible kang malugi ng 7.31%. Yan, naalala ko pala yung naalala ko yung kita ko. I think it's close to 80%. Yung nung nabili ko. tapos binenta ko and then bumili ulit ako. Yung current ngayon, syempre hindi ko pa siya nabibenta, so let's see kung saan ko siya mabibenta. But of course, my target is actually close to 4 pesos. So next, after dito is AC. AC Corporation. I mean, Ayala Corporation. So, actually, nag-cross siya dito. But then again, nag-downtrend naman siya dito. Ay, hindi pala yan. But then again, nasa 200 EMA siya. 200 ba yun? If I'm not mistaken. Wait. Yeah, 200 EMA. So, I think it might possibly serve as, sorry. It might possibly serve as a support area. So, yeah. Ang ang resistance area natin at around 800 and support close to this area. Or medyo malapit din sa 200 at saka ano yung isa? The 50 EMA. So, check natin kung ano yung possible risk reward. So, I think mukha naman attractive. Sa ano lang sa pagtingin ko lang. Ang kulit ko lang. Anyway, yeah. That's actually a possible risk reward na 3.19. Posibleng kumita ng 8.35% kapag na-hit yung TP area natin around 808 at posibleng malugi ng 2.62% kapag na-stop out around 725. So, that's for AC. And then, I think that's it. Then, check natin naman tong GMA. So, check natin, of course, dahil hindi na renew ang franchise ng ABS-CBN, might possibly yun. Ano na to? 6 point. So, syempre, might possibly retest this area. What's this? Yeah, 7 point, wait. 7.15. So, sakto pala yung lagay natin. So, yun. Might possibly retest that 7.15 at saka, kung makikita nyo, is nag-kiss siya. So, pag nag-kiss and might possibly mag-cross na siya. And of course, that's a possible upside. Aside from, syempre, yun, hindi na rin yung si ABS-CBN yung franchise nila. So, on that note, wait, check nga natin ano bang possible nitong Kasi minsan itong mga, nasa stock market din, minsan, sa opening pa lang, 50% na So, check natin. The 6.03 times 1.5. So, that's actually around 9.7 pesos. So, that's kung mag-ceiling siya. 9.07 pesos. But anyway, on a conservative note, syempre ang gagamitin natin is the 7.15 area. Syempre, kung maglagpas pa dyan, kung mahit yung ceiling, of course, edi congrats. Congrats. Ang kulit ko lang. So, that's actually a possible 18.91% sa 7.15 area at posibleng malugi ng 13.76% sa around 5.20 na stop loss area natin. So, on the other hand, yung ABS-CBN, of course, expect mo naman na down to ng 30%. Pero syempre, ayun, tingnan mo dito, pa lang is nag-cross siya. So, hindi ko naman tinitingnan tong ABS-CBN. So, might possibly, ano ba to? Pwede kasi nilang i-halt ulit eh. So, antayin ulit nila na mag-apply sila ng motion. So, tignan natin. It's either, kasi syempre for sure, the management will not allow na down ulit to ng 30%. Diba? So, yeah, let's see. But if hindi nila hinolt, edi syempre madaming lalabas na investors. Diba? So, that's actually a possible downside na 10.34 or 35 area. I mean, 10.36. Yun. So, around dun. 10.36. So, 10.36. Yeah. Pero tingin ko naman, iaano nila to. I-halt ulit nila. So, yan yung support. Of course, wala akong resistance dito. Ang kulit lang. Siyempre, for sure, madaming It's more bearish para sa akin. So, yun. Yun lang kay ABS-CBN. So, medyo siya, medyo. At saka ilang na siya, ilang months na nawalang, diba? Walang masyadong operation. So, syempre, yun. Malaki na, isa din to sa mga companies na malaki na din yung lupis. So, yeah, for me, a big no. A big no to this. Yeah. For me, hindi ko papasukin to. I mean, tingnan mo na. Ang kulit lang ng trend, Tingnan mo naman, diba? Tingnan mo naman ang trend. From here, dire-diretso. From around, diba? Oh, grabe naman yung nakapasok dito sa 60 area. Tapos, hindi pa siya nakalabas at this area. So, yun. Anyways, good luck na lang for, yun, mga nag-aabang or kung may gusto mang mag-trade ng ABS-CBN. But for me, trade zone for ABS-CBN. So, what else? Sa losers tayo. Tech lang. So, tech stocks. Actually, I love tech stocks, but not tech stock. May pagkaiba yun. Yeah, I love tech index pala. I love tech index, which is the Nasdaq. I'm always trading it every Monday to Friday. But for tech stock, wala, hindi ko tinatouch. Parang hindi sumagi sa isip ko i-trade to. But anyways, OMG. Wait. So, tinitingnan ko kasi kung anong nangyari dito, kung nag-cross pa siya sa, yun. So, makita nyo, kaya pinapalikan ko siya eh. So, actually, yun. Kung nakita nyo, hindi nga siya parang nag-touch sila sa isa't isa, pero, at this point, bumaba siya. Bumaba yung 50 at saka 100 EMA. So, on that note, more on bearish ako kay, using the EMAs as an indicator. Tsaka, tignan mo yung niya. Candles niya alone, it's more bearish. So, nakikita kong possible support this area around the 7.11 or around 7 pesos, and of course, the resistance this area around 8.46. So, let's see the possible. Yeah, kaso kasi pababa pa siya. I mean, the EMAs is pointing downwards eh. So, syempre, and even the candles alone, syempre, of course, I will not trade this stock. But anyway, masasabi ko na lang is the support, which is the 7.11 that you need to watch out, and of course, the resistance at 8.46. So, I think that's it, guys. And yeah, last part is of course, mahalagang paalala, trading and investing have risks, so always trade with caution. Thanks, guys.